Sporty Mart keeps consuming on his channel. Accountant with designations CPA, MBA, CMA, ACPA, ASA, Australia. Enjoy learning!
Okay, so we'll discuss inventory management. No? So what is inventory management? So it is the formulation and administration of plans and policies to efficiently and satisfactorily meet production and merchandising requirements and minimize costs relative to inventories. No? And also in inventory management, we have the so-called inventory models. A basic inventory model exists to assist in two inventory questions. Number one, how many units should be ordered? And number two, when should the units be ordered? No? Basically, for question number one, this is going to be answered by EOQ, or the economic order quantity. This is the quantity to be ordered, which minimizes the sum of the ordering and carrying costs. No? So this is very familiar to you because EOQ is also the same with your ECQ, or the economic conversion quantity. So in EOQ class, to solve for the EOQ, actually this is the square root of 2, A being the cost of placing one order, or this is the ordering cost, and then D, which is the annual demand, no, divided by K. In this case, K is the annual cost of carrying one unit in inventory for 1 year. So basically, in the OQ, we're determining the quantity that we need to order, no, which basically we minimize ordering and carrying cost, no? Of course, no, when you place order, dun pa lang meron ng cost 'yan, ano? And also to handle or to carry those inventory. So later on, we'll apply EOQ in the problem so that we'll be able to fully understand the concept, no? Pero pag-usapan muna natin, what are the assumptions of the EOQ model? So number one, demand occurs at a constant rate throughout the year. So meaning, hindi erratic yung demand natin. Uh, Basically, what's this telling us is if it's 1 million, it will be 1 million, no, throughout the year. No? Lead time on the receipt of the orders is constant. So when we say lead time, basically this is your waiting time, no? So kung kailan mo pinlace yung order mo, at the same time, kailan naman siya ma-receive, no? So later on, we'll apply this concept as well. The entire quantity ordered is received at one time, of course. The unit costs of the item orders are constant, thus there can be no quantity discount. So basic remember class, no, in your basic accounting there's so-called quantity discounts, no. Say you buy in bulk. So, sabihin natin, no, usually na madalas natin na experience to, no, yung buy three take one, ganun, no. So, actually that take is your quantity discounts, no. But in EOQ, we're saying that it's not allowed, no. Okay. Number five, there are no limitations on the size of the inventory. No? So later on, we'll discuss that. No? When applied to manufacturing operations, EOQ formula may be used to compute the economic lot size. No, but basically, when we're talking about economic lot size, it's the same with the EOQ. No, so it's another terminology to denote EOQ. No, so it's one and the same. At least familiar ka na at this stage that economic lot size, or ELS, is synonymous with EOQ. All right. And when the EOQ figure is available, the average inventory is computed as follows. Average inventory is equals to EOQ divided by 2. Again, this is not new to you. We have uh, discussed the same formula when we discuss cash management. No? But take note, class, in EOQ naman, we have so-called safety stock. No? And later on, we'll also here in this slide we'll introduce what safety stock is, no. So when to order, remember, no, there are two questions in inventory management: how much to order and when to order. How much to order is answered by the EOQ formula. So we just discussed that. And when to order basically is this one. No? So when to order is a stock out problem. The objective is to order at a point in time so as not to run out of stock before the receiving the inventory ordered, but not so early that an excessive quantity of safety stock is maintained. O sige, parang ganito lang yan. Ah, for example, ang sales forecast mo is ano bang pwede nating product? Sige, do'n lang tayo sa favorite natin. Halimbawa, Jollibee Chicken Joy, ayan. Siyempre do'n ka sa, ah, kitchen 'no, ang tawag sa'yo do'n production control 'no. So, paano ang production control? Ini-estimate mo na ano yung, ilang chicken yung mabebenta mo for the day. Lalo na kung patapos na yung shift 'no, kasi ang nangyayari pala sa Jollibee class, ito side information lang 'no, nagkataon lang na I knew someone who worked before 'no, in Jollibee. Ang sa Jollibee pala, kung merong matitira na halimbawa nailuto na chicken joy or chicken wings or legs, tapos hindi na mabenta, magsasara na yung store 'no. Yun palang yung mga food na yun, hindi nila iki-keep 'no, instead, they will divide it, among the staff 'no. Pero kung charge ba yun sa'yo or hindi ko masyado naalala yung kwento, pero hindi naman yun yung pinag-uusapan natin dito class 'no, we're dealing with inventory management 'no. So paano yun? Ah, siyempre ayaw mo na sumobra yung maluluto na chicken joy kasi nga i-split pala sa inyo yun 'no. So kailan ka ngayon dapat lang, magluto or kailan ka dapat lang magluto, ang sasagot dun is yung EOQ. Kailan ka dapat lang mag-o-order ay ang sasagot naman dun ito yung reorder point na tinatawag 'no. So lead time, this is the period between the time the order is placed and received. Normal time usage, this is the normal lead time multiply by the average usage. O sige, pag-usapan muna natin 'tong lead time. Um, sabi ko 'di ba kanina ito yung, time when you place the order 'no. Siyempre 'di ba ganito, um for example, normally, ito yung concept naman ng normal time usage, 'no. Normally, 'pag daw nag-o-order ka ng Chicken Joy from, commissary, it will take them 5, sabihin na 5 days, 'no. Paano ba 'yan? Siyempre pag-place mo ng order, i-invoice ngayon ni Jollibee commissary, 'no. So, sasabihin ni Jollibee commissary, it will be ready in 5 days, 'no. So, ishi-ship siyempre ayusin mo na yung stock, ah, possible na ire-repack ni commissary, ipapadala ngayon, ita-transport, so nasa delivery van na 'no, ang commissary pala is in Laguna. Sabihin na natin nasa Laguna, tapos ikaw, nasa Olongapo. So from Laguna to Olongapo dahil with all the checkpoints and all, sabihin natin na, ah, dadaan ka ng SLEX, daan ka ng NLEX bago ka makarating ng Olongapo City 'no. So kaya umaabot ng 5 days yung lead time mo 'no. Now, normal time usage is that 5 days multiplied by the average daily usage, class. Oh, so when, we're talking about average usage, this is actually the average daily usage 'no. So, it's normal lead time. So, yun yung 5 days na pinag-uusapan natin multiply by the daily usage. So, sabihin natin na everyday 500 chicken wings yung naluluto mo, no? So, 5 multiplied by 100 chicken wings, no? So, that's normal time usage. And of course, paano naman tong concept ng safety stock? So, ganito class, no? Sabi natin kanina, it will take 5 days for the Jollibee commissary, which is situated or based in Laguna, to deliver chicken wings or our favorite chicken joys to Jollibee Olongapo, no? So, that's the normal, no? So, ibig sabihin ng normal, ito yung mga walang disturbances. Paano kung biglang bumagyo? Alam mo naman na biglang bumabaha, no? So, kaya meron tayo ditong maximum lead time. So, yung maximum lead time, ito yung incorporating various disturbances. So, sabihin natin na biglang may bagyo. So, syempre, hindi naman biglang may baha, no? Sabihin natin na yung delivery truck hindi makadaan dahil hindi passable yung daan, no? O so gano'n na lang. Mag-imagine ka kung anong puwede pang mangyari, no? So sabihin natin from 5 days naging 8 days ngayon. So meron ka ngayon 3 days na, ah, delay, no? I mean, 'di ba meron ka kasi 5 days normal lead time mo. Ngayon, nagiging 8 days siya dahil nga do'n sa mga disturbances. So, with all the typhoon, floodings, 'no? Kaya meron tayong tinatawag ngayon na maximum lead time. And yung safety stock basically class is ito yung level of inventory that you handle so that, you'll be able to keep inventory with you na kung sakali man nagkaroon ng bagyo or hindi nga makaraan yung delivery truck, meron ka pa ring, inventory for the next 3 days, no? So imagine meron kang lead time na 5 days, so yung 3 days, eh, para lang ba meron kang, safety net na tinatawag, no? Para hindi ka nauubusan ng stock. Kasi siyempre anong nawawala? For example, may customer tayo meron ka naman na-experience sa Jollibee na walang wings? Oh, 'di ba meron 'yun. Meron pang iba, mga customers na very choosy 'no, 'pag wala yung part ng chicken na gusto nila, move on na 'no, punta na ng McDo or somewhere else. So, ano yung nawawala sa'tin dun? Dahil nga dapat yun may benta na tayo, 'di ba? So, meron tayong nawawala yung opportunity cost 'no. So, that's for the benefit that we forgo 'no, for, not being able to sell 'no. Okay, so that's safety stock. Now, reorder point, if there is no safety stock requirement, paano daw yung computation? It's normal lead time usage. So basically, normal lead time multiplied by the average daily usage. Paano naman kung merong safety stock? So simply, it's maximum lead time. So yung kanina yung 8 natin, multiply by the average usage. No? So ngayon nag-i-imagine ka pa lang, inintroduce ko yung concept, pero sabi ko nga sa inyo, it will be appreciated more if we apply to a problem. No? So let me read discussion problem number 1. Let me read the requirements first. No? So number 1, compute the EOQ. To how many orders would Sporty Mart place under EOQ policy? Number 3, compute the annual ordering cost for the EOQ. And then number 4, compute the annual carrying cost for the EOQ. So dito pa lang, napapaisip ka na, no? Kasi naalala mo yung discussion natin sa cash management na sabi kasi doon, 'di ba? In order for us to be in ECQ, so yan na, yung palang ordering costs and carrying costs, we put it to minimum, pero yung minimum pala is within the equilibrium, no? So meaning your ordering costs and carrying costs will be equal, no? Tsaka usapan din natin last time na hindi siya coincidence, no? It's the actual result of EOQ. So of ECQ in cash management, and this time EOQ for the inventory management, right? Number 5, compute the total inventory related costs at the EOQ. So meaning your ordering costs plus the carrying costs. And number 6, previously Sporty Mart had been purchasing 10,000 units of baseball per order. What is the ordering cost per year under the previous policy? And the annual carrying cost. No? How much money does using the EOQ policy save the company over the policy of purchasing 10,000 units per order? No? So basically, number 6 class, prior to determining EOQ, and nagpa-purchase pala sila ng 10,000 units. Basically, in number 6, we're being asked to compare yung previous policy nila and EOQ. Magkano ba yung nasa-save, no? So, assume that in number 6, and nandito ka na as financial manager, no? So, as an accountant, paano mo uh, resolve to, no? So, we always say, we're here to make sure that we'll be able to support the management, no, in their business decisions, no. So let's do problem number. Let me read the problem. Sporty Mart, a chain of sporting goods stores, sells 360,000 baseball per year. Assume that the sales are uniform throughout the year, no? So yan, at least hindi tayo uh, hindi tayo in violation of the EOQ limitations or assumptions. So the baseball costs 15 pesos per dozen or 1.25 each. Annual inventory carrying costs are 20% of inventory value. The cost of placing and receiving an order are 72 pesos. Assume that inventory replenishment occurs virtually instantaneously. Sige. So, pag-usapan muna natin 'to, paano ba nagkakaroon na 'tong, replenishment occurs virtually and instantaneously? Of course, class, back in the days, of course, we're too manual, eh, 'no? Pero siyempre with the introduction of technology, ngayon alam mo na or merong system that will trigger your siguro se-send na lang sa'yo ng message, no? It's time for you to order, no? Mga gano'n. Kasi nga, ah, with, ah, with the introduction of technology and accounting system, no? I'm not sure if you're familiar with SAP, but it's widely used in different multinational companies, no? Not just to manage their inventories, but basically it's your book of accounts, eh. And towards the end of the or towards the reporting period, end of the reporting period, you can simply get your financial statements in one click, no? So that's how powerful these accounting systems are, no? But I mean, it's just for your information. Sige, let's do discussion problem number 1. At ang ginawa natin, of course, like I said, I use Excel, MS Excel as my blackboard, no, during our discussion. So, nilagay ko na dito yung problem number 1. At the same time, para lang may guide tayo, nilagay ko rin dito yung formula ng EOQ. Pero like I said, as this is similar approach, no, when we did ECQ, when we discussed cash management, hindi na to bago sa'yo, no? So, ang palagi nating approach is kunin muna natin ano ba yung mga given, no? So we have the annual demand given 360,000. Okay. We have the inventory carrying cost, no? So that's 1.25 multiplied by 20%, no? Saan nanggaling? Annual inventory carrying costs are 20% of the inventory value. How much is the inventory? So sabi 1.25 each, no? So meron na tayong inventory carrying cost of 0.25. Okay? Ordering cost. Oh, masyado naman ako marami ay. Iwasan ko lang. Ordering cost. 72 and it's given, no? The cost of placing and receiving an order are 72 pesos, no? So meron na tayong given, lahat ng information given. Let's now go to requirement number 1. Requirement number 1, compute the economic order quantity. And tinignan natin ngayon dito sa bandang right ng file natin, no? So we have the formula. Sabi diyan, square root of 2 multiply by A. Ano ba yung A? Multiply by the ordering cost, multiply by the annual demand, divided by the carrying cost, no? O, so class, ulitin ko lang, no? So at this stage, I hope you are now familiar with the use of your calculator, no? Especially that I'm doing my discussion in Excel. Of course, I'm using also formula, no, to aid me in solving these types of problems, no. But like I said, in your case, you have to be very familiar with the functionalities of your calculator. Kasi nga, ang tip ko pa nga is, kung ano sana yung ginagamit mo na calculator right now during the undergrad, eh yun na rin yung gamitin mo pagdating ng board exam or kung ano mang exam na meron ka, no? Kasi at least, during your preparation, ready ka na, no? Whatever exam that you're going to take in the future, no? So, sige, pag-usapan natin paano yung computation, no? So, square root of annual demand multiplied by the ordering cost, multiplied by 2 divided by carrying cost of 0.25, no? So, the answer is 14,400. So sabi natin, ano nga ulit ang EOQ? This is the level we should order, no? Where we are going to minimize both your carrying cost and ordering cost, no? Number two, how many orders would Sporty Mart place under EOQ? So the formula is annual demand divided by EOQ. Basically, ang tinatanong sa number two is gaano ba karaming order yung dapat natin gawin throughout the year, no? So meron tayong annual demand of 360,000 divided by 14,400. So therefore, we should order 25 times, no? Para lang hindi ko malito, 25 times. Okay? And number three, compute the annual ordering costs for the EOQ. Of course, the formula is ordering cost multiplied then by the number of times to order. And meron na tayong ordering cost of 72 multiplied by 25. So we get 1,800 pesos. So that's number three. Number four, compute the annual carrying cost for the EOQ. So it's EOQ divided by 2. So yung EOQ divided by 2 class, basically that's your uh, average demand, no? So multiply by the carrying cost. So that's EOQ 14,400 divided by 2 multiply by 0.25 and we get 1,800. So class, dito pa lang, because we're talking about the economic order quantity, eh alam mo na ang ordering costs and carrying costs will be the same, no? In EOQ. Kasi nga, this is where this is the point where we minimize both ordering costs and carrying costs, no? And when we say minimize, basically class, hindi naman zero out eh. Kasi syempre, whenever you order, there's the cost, no? And whenever you purchase inventory, you have to handle it, no? There's carrying cost, no? So basically in EOQ, we're managing to make sure that we minimize this cost, no? Uh, uh, and that's why we're saying that EOQ, your ordering costs and carrying costs are the same. Okay? So number 5, ito sobrang dali na kasi meron ka ng ordering costs and carrying cost, no? In number 5, ang tinatanong lang sa'yo is total inventory related cost. So you just have to add the two. So 1,800 ordering cost plus 1,800 carrying cost and you get 3,600 pesos, no? So that's the total inventory cost. Pag-usapan natin yung number 6. In number 6 class, sabi kasi previously pala ang order ni Sporty Mart is at 10,000 units, no? But remember, ang economic order quantity natin is 14,400, no? Computein natin magkano yung cost to order 10,000 units, no? So, number 1, siyempre, alam na natin yung annual demand natin divided by 10,000 para lang makuha natin yung ilang beses ba, dapat mag-o-order 'no. So, pakita ko lang ha, 360,000 divided by 10,000. Dahil nga nag, nag-o-order si Sporty Mart ng 10,000 units 'no, every time nag-o-order siya, it's 10,000 units 'no. So, basically to, serve the annual demand for baseballs na 360,000, ilang beses siya dapat umorder? So, ang sagot 36 times 'no. So, to get the, ordering cost, so 36 multiplied by 72. So, that's 2,592, alright? Carrying cost. So, paano naman 'pag carrying cost 'no? So, sabi natin, 10,000 divided by 2 multiply by the inventory carrying cost. So, basically class dito sa, kinukuha lang natin yung average, usage 'no, kaya nakuha natin 'tong 10,000 divided by 2. So, yung you have 5,000 multiplied by 0.25, that's 1,250. So, therefore, at 10,000 units, ang total inventory related cost mo is 3,842. Ngayon, we compare it with EOQ at napansin mo na mas mataas talaga yung nagagastos niya, in placing 10,000 units order 'no versus EOQ 'no. So imagine 'no, at EOQ 3,600 lang, pansinin 'to class, at EOQ meron ka 3,600, pero doon sa previous policy niya, you actually incur 3,842 'no. Ngayon parang sinasabi mo, hindi ba immaterial lang naman yung difference? Paano ba ang difference niyan? 242 'no? Plus, possible na dito sa example natin, it's true 'no, it's immaterial, 242. But remember, we're dealing with manufacturing entities 'no. This could be in millions 'no. So, hindi natin kailangan dagdagan ng maraming zero just to introduce the concept 'no. But we're like I said, if we're talking about manufacturing entities, ano ba mga, big manufacturing entities na alam natin, sabihin natin tobacco products 'no. So, imagine the number of sticks or cigarette sticks. So we could be talking about, millions here, no? So at least just to, introduce to you the concept, in small figures, no? But like I said, if we're going to apply it in real life, this could be more than 242 pesos only, no? All right. So that's problem number one. Let's go now to problem number two. So in problem number two, the requirements are number one, units of safety stock that the company should carry. So kanina napag-usapan natin yung safety stock, i-apply lang natin sa problem. Number two, the reorder point for speed detergent. Number three, assume that the lead time is always 5 days and no delay in delivery has been experienced by the company. So ito parang, perfect scenario, no? What is the reorder point? How many units of safety stock must be kept by the company in this case? Okay, let me read the problem. On the average, Piolo store sells 100 kilos of speed detergent per day. O, so naman pala, ano, si Piolo pala nagbebenta ng speed detergent. So it buys, so sa Piolo buys the speed detergent from a supplier in Cebu. Ayan, tignan mo ha. Si Piolo, sabihin lang natin naka-base dito sa Bacoor, Cavite. Ang supplier niya is from Cebu. The average purchase lead time is 5 days. So kada pala nag-o-order si Piolo ng speed detergent from a supplier in Cebu, it will take 5 days, no? So sabi na natin, possible na nag-place si Piolo ng, order for speed detergent. Ngayon siyempre si supplier ire-repack kasi 100 kilos lang naman ang kailangan ni Piolo. Ngayon, isasakay niya ba sa eroplano 'yan? Baka masyadong mahal. Kung i-shi-ship niya ng through land 'no, baka naman, mas makakatipid pero mas mahaba kaya nga naging 5 days, 'no. And then there's maximum lead time is 8 days, 'no. Ito na nga, kung halimbawa nagkakaroon ng, delay, sabihin natin na nagkaroon ng problema, nasiraan si delivery truck or bumaha, ano yun, use your imagination, 'no. So, kaya nagkakaroon ng maximum lead time, 'no, which is 8 days, okay? So let's do discussion problem number 2. So, same gagawin natin, ilagay ko lang dito yung problem and also yung concept ng reordering point, 'no. So, what are the, information given? Una, average daily usage of 100, 'no, 100 kilos. Pangalawa, normal lead time. Normal lead time is 5 days. Given pa rin yan, class. And maximum lead time is 8 days, 'no. Sige, let's do requirement number 1, units of safety stock that the company should carry. So titignan natin dito sa right side natin, how to calculate safety stock ba? So basically, it's maximum lead time less normal lead time multiplied by average usage. Eh, given naman lahat yan. So 8 less 5, so that's 3, multiplied by 100, so that's 300. Safety stock, ito ulit class yung magkaroon man ng delay, eh, you'll be able to serve, 'no? Kasi nga meron kang pinaka-safety net, 'no? So hindi ka mauubusan. So i-illustrate pa natin, 'no? So, let's focus here last, 'no? So sabi natin, ah, ang naibebenta ni Piolo per day, 100 kilos, 'no. So day 1 meron and sabi natin 5 days ang normal lead time, sige. So day 1 nagbenta si Piolo, sabihin natin na sinong bumili kay Piolo? Si Casey. Bumili si Casey kay Piolo ng 100 kilos, 'no. So nung day 1, 'no. So ang balanse niya na lang is 400. So okay ka pa. Day 2, bumili ulit si Casey, another 100 kilos, 'no. So okay ka pa kasi meron ka pang 300 kilos, of speed detergent, in your inventory balance, 'no. At day 3, bumili ulit si Casey. Ito palang si Casey ay may laundry shop, 'no. So ikaw nagbebenta ng detergent, si Casey siya naman pala, eh, merong laundry shop, 'no. So, maraming nagpapalaba these days kaya ayun, kilo-kilo ng, speed detergent yung binibili niya kay Piolo, no. Pagdating ngayon ng day 5, meron ka na lang 100 na, 100 kilos, 'no. Etong si Casey bumibili sa'yo. O so, tandaan class, day 5 meron ka na lang 100 kilos of speed detergent, si Casey bumibili sa'yo. Ang tanong, pagbebentahan mo ba si Casey? Yes or no? Of course, the answer is yes, no? So, pag binenta na natin yung last 100 kilos na speed detergent, day 5, so wala nang stock. Imagine class, pagdating ng day 6, si Casey pupunta sa'yo. Eh, wala ka ng stock. So, ano ngayon mangyayari? Sabihin mo kay Casey, "Puwede ba maghantay ka in 3 days, parating na yung stock ko." So, naubusan tayo ngayon, eh. So, yun pa lang, 'no, it can lead to, well, number 1, opportunity cost, 'no, kasi siyempre nakabenta ka na dapat, kumita ka na dapat kay Casey, pero dahil wala kang inventory, so it's kinda like a benefit that you forgo, no? Eh, etong si Casey, siyempre dahil nga she operates a laundry shop, eh, hindi naman puwedeng mag-operate ang laundry shop without detergent. Hindi niya puwede sabihin um, sa mga nagpapalabas sa kanya, "Oops, steady lang kayo, medyo may delay lang sa paglalaba." Eh, eto palang nagpalabas sa kanya, eh, yun na yung susuotin niya kinabukasan, 'no. So, anong mangyayari, si Casey lilipat ngayon kay Sam. So, imagine yung impact na dahil wala ka lang inventory, eh, puwede palang magkaroon ng una, opportunity cost, pangalawa, eh, puwedeng mawala si Casey sa'yo, 'no. So, yun na nga yung nangyari kay Piolo, nawala si Casey, lumipat sa iba, 'no. Tandaan na pinag-uusapan natin is speed detergent. Okay? So, Applying the concept of safety stock, parang sinasabi natin dito, dapat meron ka pang additional na 100, additional 100 dito, additional 300, no? Pa- ins- so that you'll be able to make sure na hindi ka magkakaroon ng lost sale, no? Kasi nga na-establish natin na usually, kung perfect scenario, 5 days, pero it can take us at a maximum of 8 days pala, no? Given different circumstances, no? So basically, safety stock is to make sure that you'll uh, be able to keep a certain level of inventory with you na hindi ka magkakaroon ng stock out. So number two, reorder point for speed detergent, no? So ulitin natin ha, pag reorder point, kailan ka dapat mag-order, no? So sabi, if there is a stock of a safety stock required, the formula to get the reorder point is maximum lead time multiplied by the average usage, no? So therefore, it's 800. So that's 100 multiplied by 8, no? So 800. So that's the order point. Number three, assume that the lead time is always 5. Ito ha, sa number three, merong another assumption, no? So sabi, palagi daw 5, walang delay ever, parang ganun, no? So magkano yung reorder point? So sabi natin, kung walang delay and there's only the normal lead time of 5, walang safety stock needed, no? So how to compute that? So ayan, nakalagay din naman sa formula natin, reorder point, if there is no safety stock required, is the normal lead time. O paano ko ulit compute ang normal lead time? It's normal lead time multiplied by the average daily usage. So therefore, that's 5 multiplied by 100. Pero dito nga sa number 3, dahil nga sinasabi is 5 days lang, uh, very perfect, no, ang scenario. Wala daw delay in delivery ever, no? So therefore, our safety stock is 0. Bakit? Kasi nga they can deliver within the normal lead time, no? Tandaan, ang safety stock lang naman is nilalagay natin diyan kung meron ngang delay, no? That's why we're also establishing the maximum lead time, no? Okay? So that's problem number 2. Sige. Para siguro mas ma-appreciate pa yung concept, let's do problem number 3. No? So what are the requirements? Number 1, what is the reorder point assuming no safety stock is carried? 2, should the company decide to carry safety stock, how many units should that be? And number 3, what is the reorder point assuming that the safety stock is carried? So let me read the problem. Piolo Incorporated sells educational toys. One raw material that it orders is plastic. The plastic is melted and placed in molds to be used for the production of various toys. Information pertaining to the plastic raw materials is as follows. So you have your economic order quantity, a given class, 15,000 kilos. Average daily usage, 2,000 kilos. Maximum daily usage, 3,000 kilos. And lead time of 7 days. No? Sige, isa-isayin natin yan. Dito, kung napansin mo, binigay na sa atin yung EOQ. Imbes na ibigay yung maximum lead time or yung waiting time, ang binigay sa atin is daily usage of 2,000 and maximum daily usage of 3,000. No? So, and of course, lead time here is your normal lead time of 7 days. Okay, let's have problem number 3. Sige. Okay. So in problem number 3, we have 3 requirements. No? Isa-isa natin siya. Una, reorder point. So in reorder point, di ba? It's normal lead time usage. Paano nga natin kino-compute yung normal lead time? It's normal lead time multiplied by the average usage, no? Given naman lahat nandito, so you have your normal daily usage of 2,000 multiplied by the average usage, o in this case, your lead time of 7 days. So basically class, ang ginagawa natin dito is nire-realign natin yung formula to make sure na makompute pa rin natin yung required with this given information, no? So parang uh, it's kind of, kasi kung titignan mo lang yung tanong, mukha siyang tricky, no? But well, in fact, um, based on the information given, there's a way for you to calculate for it, no? So that's 2,000 multiplied by 7. So that's 14,000. Safety stock ngayon is, paano natin kinompute? So 3,000 minus 2,000 multiplied by 7. So that's 7,000 units, no? So class, tandaan na, in safety stock, kailan lang tayo nagkakaroon ng safety stock? Kung meron tayong maximum lead time, no? So maximum lead time, in-establish natin yan kung meron mga delay, no? Within the lead time, no? So sabi natin kanina, di ba? 5 days lang daw yung normal lead time natin. Pero dahil nga meron mga other circumstances that may happen, no, with the delivery, ni-establish ngayon natin yung maximum lead time. So maximum lead time natin kanina is 8 days, no? So this time, ganun din gagawin natin. Na-establish na merong maximum daily usage of 3,000. So therefore, we have to derive it, no? So to get the safety stock, no? So 7,000. Ngayon, number 3, what is the reorder point? Assuming that the safety stock is carried. So it's actually 3,000 multiplied by 7, no? So ang sinasabi lang naman dito is, kung meron ka ng safety stock, we have to include it as part of your reorder point, no? To calculate that, alam mo naman na you're actually just getting the maximum lead time, or in this case, the maximum daily usage, no? Multiplied by the lead time of 7. So that's 3,000 multiplied by 7. Ito, isa pang concept class. When you calculate for your average demand, 'di ba? Sabi natin it's EOQ divided by 2. Ngayon, pag ang pinapa-compute sa iyo is average demand, pero kung meron kang safety stock, ganitong magiging formula mo. It's EOQ divided by 2 plus the safety stock, no? Ulitin natin 'yan, ha. Paano pag ang pinapa-compute sa iyo is average demand? It's EOQ divided by 2 plus the safety stock. Okay? So tatandaan 'yan, ha. So that's problem number 3. And actually that ends our discussion on inventory management.
This has been your instructor, Mark Gibson. Thank you for learning with us. See you in our next discussion. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya!